It's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
It's cold. Even I've got a scarf on. I'm Leia.
And I'm Colleen.
And we're Team Sparkle Productions. And today we're going to talk about inclement weather and how we can help you to run more safely and with a lot more traction in snow and ice. So earlier we did a video for you on the difference between trail shoes and road shoes, and one of the big differences is that you have a lot of tread and traction on a trail shoe that you don't have on a road shoe. More grip, less slip. That sometimes is not enough though, especially when we're talking about ice. You need something that's not just like a big chunky sole, but you want to be able to kind of like nail down into it as well. So we've got a couple of things that we're going to talk about. Yeah.
Probably most accessible ways to do things is a Yaktrax. They don't necessarily even have to be the brand name Yaktrax, but these are great because they are specifically made for running, so they're a lot heavier duty than some of the walking ones that you can get just for slipping on your feet if you're going out and shoveling your driveway or anything. These are gonna hold up a little bit more. This is what the bottom looks like.
So this is the big difference with the running ones. The running ones have these little micro spikes on the bottom. They're like little nail heads that'll click down into the snow. The walking ones just have these spirals on the back, these springs. And that covers the whole entire Yaktrax.
And they're super nice because they just slide over Velcro your shoe. And it works super perfect. They're easy. You can put them on any shoe. So these can be slid off, slid on. You can put them on your road shoes. You can put them on your trail shoes. You can put them on your boots. You just hit my horn. So you've got lots of option with these. That's why I like these so much. Super convenient. Keep them in your running bag. We all know you've got a running bag, right?
You can keep them on your shoes for a couple of days. You don't have to take them on enough. I'm not going to walk on my hardwood floors in these.
Nope.
But it's not a problem to keep them on. They're a little tricky to get on and off. I kind of like to put them on the shoe first if I can, because it's to get enough tension on there. They're pretty fitted and you got to pull pretty hard to get them on.
Unless you have really small feet.
My feet aren't small.
I have no problem.
But yeah, so Yaktrax.
Yaktrax, yay!
The other option, the quick, kind of easy option, is you can drill screws just into the base of your shoes. So, what you want...
base of your shoes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what you want is a small screw, because you don't want to get something massive, because then you're drilling it into your foot. So this is what we're going to use today. This is a sheet metal screw, and it is a 3/8 screw. They're not going to drill in your foot. You're not going to feel them. I would still recommend drilling into the shoe, not on your foot first. Yep. And that's going to give you the same kind of traction that the front of these Yaktrax do. So you can put these in your shoes and get all that traction from the ice and from the snow. The difference between this though is they're going to eventually rip out. So you kind of need to check your shoe if you're running for very long, make sure that you've still got screws in there. You can throw them in an old pair of shoes, leave them in all season, pull them back out, you didn't ruin the shoe. It's that kind of material where it'll just kind of close back up.
So the downfall with this versus the Yaktrax is these are, when the weather's crappy, these are the only shoes you have to run in, versus the Yaktrax where you can road, trail, whatever, off on. So, but super convenient also to just do up a shoe.
So ideally you're going to want to put your screws wherever you need the most traction. So most of us have a mid to 4 foot strike ideally, so you're going to want to put them in this front spot on your shoe. I like to put a couple in the back just in case for added traction, and we'll just throw some around the edge for you and you can see how we put those in. So if we were going to do this for our whole shoe, I'd throw 1 or 2 more there, maybe just a couple in the back, but you get the idea. We found a good entry place on the side. It's really good if you have a magnetic bit. Other than that, you just kind of want to put a good amount of pressure on it and get those screws in there slowly.